Hello, my name is Melanie Villarreal. I will be doing the evaluation on the UTA School of Social Work, and my question is, how prepared are UTA MSW students for PhD level work? So the purpose of the evaluation is to determine if UTA MSW program prepares students well enough that they feel prepared for PhD level education and research. Usually, MSW graduates that already hold a BSW go into advanced standing and usually have more practice with research classes, um, and maybe any research that they can be a part of. Those MSW students coming into their foundation year that do not hold a bachelor's in social work are usually the ones that or may have not have just as much as research classes or research information, any research um, opportunities, maybe as MSW advanced students. And for the purpose of this evaluation, um, we will be comparing the UTA advanced standing MSW students and foundation MSW students. A little bit about the UTA School of Social Work. Their mission is to promote the highest standards of integrity and excellence in research, teaching, and service, and creates collaborative, scholarly, and educational opportunities for students in the community with the goal of achieving a just society. And the priorities list the five major goals. And the five major goals of the school are to enhance research capacity and impact, recruit, retain, and graduate high quality BSW, MSW, and PhD students, foster a culture of professional development and mutual respect, and to enhance the quality of external collaborations and professional service by faculty and staff, and to enhance donor participation through external relations and strategic solicitation. So the evaluation design would be a process evaluation. This would be done during the operation of an existing program usually, and this evaluation would be done now or just with whenever or within the semester of the MSW program being implemented. Things that a process evaluation would show is how well the program is working. In this case, we're using more of a method of whether or not the students feel prepared enough to begin PhD level research. And then how is the process evaluation useful? This allows the program to be monitored and to see how well the program is working in general. So the sample would be MSW students, particularly foundation MSW students, since they had less of an introduction to research than advanced MSW students who already hold a bachelor's in social work and have already received any or some research classes. And so the evaluation design is really to see if any changes need to be made to the curriculum or any research based classes. In this case, seeing how MSW students feel as prepared enough, and then to see what implementations can be done within the program to see if students feel well enough prepared um, when they graduate or before they begin any PhD level work. So these are evaluation questions. So how does the MSW program prepare students for doctoral level research? Are MSW Foundation standing students less, more, or equally as prepared as MSW advanced standing students for doctoral level research? And what are the main opportunities for students to share and reflect on their research work with others? So these are the methods. So the methods for this evaluation, since we will be having two different sample groups, one being the MSW Foundation level students and MSW advanced students, and we will survey before I guess first year MSW foundation students will be surveyed, as well as MSW advanced students surveyed about their initial attitudes going into research in general. So this would be questions regarding how they feel, whether they feel prepared enough, and then also some questions regarding research, just to see how well enough they are prepared, kind of like a pre-test. Then the survey process of how are they doing so far, and then the outcomes. So MSW Foundation and advanced students will then again get to survey before they graduate, just to see how they feel after being done with research classes and how they would feel going into PhD level research. And again, giving them the same pretest, kind of the same survey, just to see where they're at regarding research and what they have learned. Some survey options also include first-year doctoral students, specifically all UTA MSW first-year doctoral students, on how they feel, whether they feel prepared for PhD level research. And then lastly, a survey for first-year doctoral professors on the readiness of UTA MSW students. This can either be done for all UTA social work first-year doctoral professors on the initial readiness of MSW students coming in, and how, as professors, they feel the students are prepared enough and adequately know their stuff to begin PhD level research. And the survey for doctoral professors will be different than MSW students, just because the doctoral professors will have a survey detailing more core content and more research or PhD level research questions. And then they will be able to rate different students, or just take the survey and talk about how well they think their students are prepared for PhD level research as first year doctoral students. So the data collection will be primary data by surveys. Mailed questionnaires will be not necessary. It would be used through email, just as well as MSW students can receive any type of survey through the School of Social Work. That's kind of how data collection would go, just having students, first year MSW foundation and advanced students, give their thoughts about research classes, and how they feel. And then also MSW students that are about to graduate, that have finished research classes, and how prepared they feel to begin any research for PhD level. So the way we know the data is good quality, for it to be reliable and relevant, for it to be completed by all parties that receive surveys, and then the timeliness of when surveys are collected. And again, with the data collection, usually, or I would like to see for this group to survey first year doctoral professors, or first year PhD students, first year MSW students, and MSW graduates. So some ethic conflicts of interest, contractual obligations, competence, integrity, and honesty are some of the major ethical dilemmas that we might face, especially with honesty and integrity, because we want to know how well the program is being implemented and how well students feel that they are prepared to begin PhD level work. So the evaluation timeline will begin by scheduling data collection, and usually we'll begin with meetings with stakeholders, people that run UTA School of Social Work research curriculum, the committees within any School of Social Work research-based staff that will be kind of waiting for this evaluation and whether or not they know the program is being implemented well enough for students to be prepared. Then we will begin giving roles to others and see who will be collecting data, who will be in meetings and talking to others, as well as those that will be actually delivering the surveys, collecting the surveys, and then writing down the data. So this evaluation could be for a whole year, or for a timeline of a program in general, to have a feel of maybe the same MSW students that completed the first survey are also able to complete the same survey before they graduate. But then that would take a really long time, more than 3 years. So maybe a research evaluation that would take less. And these are my references. Thank you.